Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with the occasional review. Today's video is day 7. 1 month in my Bujo challenge continues with day 7, which is going to be my reflections day. I am a Monday start person. If you are a Sunday start person, your reflection is probably on Monday. Okay, so still in my 1917 A5. And I went ahead and I printed this out. So this is something you've probably seen before if you've been following me for a while. I made a writing board or a dashboard for my traveler's notebook in standard size. I have since put that away so I wouldn't be tempted to use it. And I didn't want to bring it out. And people have asked me if I could do a video. Nobody bothers me till I film. On how to make this and how I cut it out and put it together. So I went ahead and reprinted one out so I wouldn't have to take out my traveler's notebook because I'm not supposed to look at it, so I won't be tempted to use it. And I'm going to go over the weekly and daily reflection that's on here because I have that currently here, as well as the annual and the monthly review. Well, actually I have them down as review instead of reflection because I like the word review better. So there's that. And of course, believe is my word of the year. So I'm going to go over my trigger list for weekly and daily reviews together right now. So currently I am stressed out. I went ahead and I got my COVID shot. As y'all know, I went and I got it when? Right here on the 3rd. We are on the 7th. And the tip of my tongue is still feels like it's partly asleep. You know, like when your foot falls asleep, not completely, but somewhat. It's like, that's how it feels. And I'm not sure if it's because of the COVID shot or because I went to the dentist. I highly doubt it because I've been to the dentist so many times. I'm pretty sure it's because of the COVID vaccine. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I know that my sister, being a diabetic after she got her shot, was sick for a couple of days after, but she is diabetic. So her immune system is already somewhat compromised. So I didn't get sick, but again, my tongue just feels so weird. I don't know. Anyway, yesterday I went ahead and uploaded the video for my RAM dump. And as you can see over here to the right, I have added a lot more things because I did hurt my wrist and I'm still recovering. This portion at Mac or at library where I do most of my writing projects is still pretty bare just because I don't want to push my wrist, and I'm hoping to go ahead and do the challenge for Camp Nano April next month, where I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to do the 50,000 word challenge. I think I might do 25 or 30 just to finish up Project Violet. And I actually should put a post-it on the back of that collection. So here you can see that I do have an actions list for what I want to prep in order to just be able to write whatever amount of words every single day for the entire month of April for camp. And these are just things for Project Violet that I think I need to kind of update on the outline and a few ideas for the next chapters, just to connect a couple of chapters because I feel like there's some things that are missing. It's a murder mystery, so you certainly have to go over it many times to make sure that there are clues left for the reader. So I've written those down to help me out, and I'm going to be working on these slowly throughout the month in order to prep for Camp Nano. So on my weekly review, the first thing is look at the monthly calendar, and then it's review last week's task list, and then after that it's migrate or schedule any unfinished tasks. So that is what I'm going to work on right now. So here we are on the 7th, which is a Sunday, and I have reflection to remind me to do this. It is so early here in the AM. I had a really bad night's sleep. I was up for like 2 hours between like 1 o'clock and I think 3-ish. I fell back asleep and then I woke up really early again. So I got some things done already this morning because I just could not lay there anymore. At some point, either today or tomorrow, I need to work on comments. I haven't been doing that because the app that you use to comment is on your phone, and I just can't do this. I can't hold this position with my wrist still. It's still bothers me. So I have a bunch of comments I need to answer. I know that. And let's see. Today we're going to make pasta because it's already pre-made. I just have to throw things together because that's easy peasy and I don't have to worry about that. I don't have anything really scheduled for today. Now, one of the things that I was interested in finding out about my reflection is at the end of the week on Sunday, I wanted to sit down and I wanted to go through my monthly and all of my dailies and any weeklies if I had any and make sure that things were checked off. So let's start here with the dailies. Oop, the sun's coming out. I might have to adjust the brightness. Okay, so everything here is checked off except for these two. I'm going to continue with that. I have worked on it, so I'm going to go ahead and X that out. That looks crazy. No, I'm going to rewrite that. This did not get done on the first day, but it did get done. I don't know that it's that serious for me to remember or make a note of what day it got done on. It got done yesterday, which was the 6th. So I'm just going to put a 6 there. That way I know. And then text Lauren. It did not get done on this day, but haha. See right here, I actually did get a hold of Lauren and we did talk. And it says that I ended up doing it on the 3rd. And I had a whole conversation about putting the day it actually got done instead of rewriting things because I don't care for that. Hoping that at the end of the week, I would just catch it on my reflection and I could just figure out whether I needed to forward it or not. So we're good with all of those. Okay, good with that. Everything is done here. I will say that I have fallen off on putting what page my journaling for that day is. So I need to go back off camera and do that in the corners because I've gotten lazy about that. I just realized from here that I stopped doing it. My bad. Okay, so then we're coming here and I see that I have a couple of open things. I haven't picked an audiobook because I haven't been reading or listening to any audiobooks at all this week. I've been horrible and I need to make that a priority for this coming week. I didn't do a blog post. I thought I would get around to it and I never did. I just want like maybe 3 before I launch my blog. I say launch like it's a big deal. It's not that serious. It's just going to be a simple place where I can put a lot of, you know, downloads and things like that for people, you know, like freebies and things. I just wanted a different space other than YouTube to have it all in one place. And I thought I would also do some of my Story Cube stories. If you follow me on my writing channel, you know what that is. Ugh, I'm having allergies this morning. What's going on? Okay, so here I wrote down that I need to dye my hair because again, my wrist, I couldn't dye my own hair and it was like past a week that it should have been done. So I actually did that this morning. And again, I don't feel like I need to write it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a 7 here so I know that I did it on the 7th. You see how that works? I hope that that's helpful to you guys. Maybe you're kind of a lazy planner as well and you don't want to rewrite things because I just find that ridiculous as long as it gets done. Some things I need to know what the day and others it's just not that serious. Okay, so I still have an audiobook and my blog post that I need to do. Those are things I could possibly work on today. If I don't, I'm going to go ahead and put them on for Monday, or maybe I have to reschedule this. Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to strike this out and I'm going to reschedule it because it's on my weekly. I'll know that it needs to get done. Okay, so I initially thought I was going to DNF this book. This is by one of my favorite authors, but she writes humor and she writes in the adult, she writes adult books, and this was her YA. I knew it wasn't going to be like any other Jan Lancaster book that I've ever read, but I think instead of DNFing it, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to. So The Gatekeepers, I'm going to do that. And this is for week, so I wrote week 9 here, so this is week 10. Weekly focus, and this is going to be for week 10, just so that I know. Lancaster. I'm going to put an E over here so that I know that this is an audiobook. And that is something that I want to get done for this week as a focus. And I don't know. I wonder if I should just leave some space here in case I want to make like a progress bar of how many hours there is to listen to. So I'm going to skip down a little bit. And then my focus for a physical book, I've been allowing, oops, I put this in the wrong place, my injury to tell me that I can't hold books. But I need to finish We Were Liars. I love this book. I read it at least once a year. And then I will put a P for physical book. And then I'm going to leave some space in case I want to make a productivity bar for that. And then I also, what did I say? I said a focus for my writing as well as cleaning. So that's reading. Cleaning. I want to focus on the refrigerator because I think I have that written down here. Clean refrigerator. And I put it on the weekly for some reason, but you're not going to clean your refrigerator every single week. I'm like stumbling over my words, sorry. My thought process was that if I wiped things down and made sure to take things out, like things that I need to throw away for the trash, which is on Tuesday, every single week, the fridge would be and stay neater than it has been in the past. But I don't know if I need to put it on the weekly or not. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. So, I feel like that is the one thing for cleaning that I really need to focus on. I need to take all of the glass shelves out and give it a deep clean. All right, I'm going to put it here. What else? What else? I mean, I need to clean the freezer. Okay, so here's the situation. This might not be the best week to actually do this. This is something that I think we all kind of do. We say we're going to clean something or do something, and we don't think ahead of what our week is going to look like. It's not on my actual schedule for the month because I don't know what's going to happen right now. But this week, we are going to be having essentially state for basketball. So my niece Charlize was able to do her entire season of basketball, which I know a lot of people didn't. The sun's coming out. I think I'm gonna have to adjust the lighting on this real quick because now it looks too bright. Hold on. Okay, I hope that that's a little bit better, but the sun is blaring in. It's like 7:30 in the morning and it looks like it's gonna be a really hot, nice day, which is great. Anyway, so this week past, my niece Charlize, who's a senior, was able to be outright league champions for basketball, which is amazing. And after leagues, you usually have districts and regionals. They are nixing that in the state of Colorado this year. They're just going straight to state, and we don't know how any of that's going to work. We're hoping that everyone who won their league will just be in the top 8, but we won't know the seeding until tomorrow on Monday. So we won't know where they're going to be playing or how we're going to be able to watch it. Usually when you don't go to state, you can go ahead and buy the games for, like, you just buy a subscription for the month and you can watch all of the games. So we're hoping we're able to do that so that we can see them, because each kid at this point has only ever gotten 2 tickets. And so we're from a huge family. That's not going to work out. So I'm hoping that my sister and her 2 kids and my mom can come over like they did for Coming to America. I talked about that in case you didn't see that video. We have the same germs because I watch my niece and nephew after school. It's impossible for us to stay away from each other, so we consider ourselves one household instead of 2. And my mother lives in between my sister and I. And since I'll be making food for those games that might happen over a period of 3 days, again, I don't know how they're going to set it up, it would be ridiculous to put down, clean my fridge and freezer this week unless I get it done really early in the week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's a good incentive to just get it done. Now the sun is going behind a cloud, so I'm sorry if this video gets dark. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it, and if it doesn't happen, it's fine. I'm also going to put freezer. We have several freezers, but the bottom half of the fridge is a freezer, so that one unit I want to get done. Okay, actually, I'm going to call it Unit 1 so that I know. This is my focus. Okay, so I looked at my monthly, weekly, all of that is good. All right, so clean emails and clean Mac. I've already done the emails this morning because I woke up so early. I got that done while I was laying in bed. Also cleaned the Mac, and that for me means that I took off any videos because I have a MacBook Air and it has limited space, limited gigs. I go ahead and I move all of the videos onto an external hard drive, so I've already done that, so I have plenty of space for this week's videos, especially since I'm doing daily videos for this challenge. Migrate videos, yep, got it done. Schedule social media posts. I am horrible at that, and I think I should stop beating myself up about that this week because I don't know. Anyway, schedule happy mail and waiting on currently. So my waiting, there comes the sun again. All right, so waiting on, this is a good thing. This is why we do reflections. I was waiting on my debit card. I had to order a new one because of COVID. It takes a long time. They said like 3.5 weeks. It's never taken me that long to get one before. And usually you can like rush order it, but this time I couldn't. It came pretty fast though. And then this is waiting on my Moterm planner still from AliExpress. Waiting on AliExpress message from shop, which I just went with the gray color. That's all set, and they've already sent it. I already got an email confirming that it has been sent out to buy. This is a lonely list. I don't know why I even put this list in there. The reality is I just put stuff in my Amazon shopping cart and I just leave it there until I buy it. That's how it works. Or I put save for later, and then I go through my save for later list, and I don't have to write things out or the price or where they are. I just know where it is. So this list is only really used if I'm shopping somewhere other than Amazon, but even Jet Pens, I just put it in my cart, you guys. So I don't know if I even really need that list or not. We'll see how it goes. It's there if I need it. Okay, let's see what else. So grocery shopping and errands, mail and store. Y'all know that I'm using the Frankenlog Lite system, and right here I have all these signifiers for different things. Mail is M, and then I had one for laundry as well as one for groceries. You can see there is groceries. So I just go ahead and mark that ahead of time off to the side. Then we have update video list, which I'm going to do a video on that, so I'm not going to share it right now. And the other video list I did show you once. I have already gone ahead and pre-planned out everything for this next week, like a focus. But I might change some of those things, so I don't want to share it because it's not solid. Review task list, okay. And then meal plan and prep food. So I've already done a video on that, and that's all set. And of course, my meal planning goes on the fridge. Review, tracker, and cleaning. Okay, I don't have a tracker other than this one, which is up to date. And then, oops, this one is somewhat of a tracker for me, and I did shit at it this week. You can tell by my patch quilt washi tape all over it that I just didn't like look at rating. Nothing got done there. But usually I'm better at this. I don't know. I had a lazy week, so I might go ahead and redraw this out for next week. That'll be tomorrow's video when I set up the week. Okay, YouTube comments. I already mentioned I need to do that because I've been slacking. And then migrate notes and sticky notes. So I've already gone through all of my sticky notes. They're good to go. Any sticky notes I have on my monitor right now are, you know, they need to be there. Weekly reflection. Okay, so shower curtain is done. And I did that this morning. So I can go ahead and put a 7 there. Okay, so everything has been stricken, rescheduled, or migrated in this whole thing. Audiobook, I did that today. Haha. Cool. All right, so yay, the reflection caught all of that stuff. So it was totally fine, at least for me as a planner, to not migrate all of these things, just to reflect back on the week and do that. Of course, like I mentioned, we're going to be eating pasta. This was something I made in Canva quickly. I put a 24-hour little, and I printed some here on vellum, just 24 hours, and I thought I would mark on here. I'm trying to do some intermittent fasting, and I'm trying not to eat until noon. So I thought I would mark with these awesome, oops, clean color dots when I'm eating and when I'm not, like if it's a snack or if it's just like a full meal. I'm trying to eat 2 meals a day. I'm trying to get my, you know, window of eating to be a little bit smaller, and I want to finish eating no later than 6. You know, those are just like personal goals for myself. And I thought these would be kind of helpful because I'm too lazy to draw these things out, you guys. I'm just not going to get it together. So I thought if I, you know, put them on vellum or on a Post-it, it would work best for me. Also, they're throwaway for me. I don't have to like washi or glue them in. I just want to throw them away at the end of the day. So I don't think I need to make space on my daily for that. If I did, I would probably go to a day per page, which is also fine. And I was like thinking about, am I utilizing all of the space for a daily? Because you'll see here that I started out, trying not to show you my journaling, writing like little lines, right? Like this is like a quick little note, and those quick little notes have just been going into my private journaling in between the dailies. So I really don't have any of those, as you can see, in the last couple of days. So all of that got done today, and it's only almost 8 o'clock now. So there's still plenty of space under this to go ahead and write more. Okay, cool. All right. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.